What's happening, guys, and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about the commencement speech that Taylor Swift is about to give at NYU. Let's get started right away. Number 5. Taylor Swift, a mini biography. Taylor Allison Swift is a multi-Grammy award-winning American singer/songwriter who, in 2010, at the age of 20, became the youngest artist in history to win the Grammy Award for Album of the Year. In 2011, Swift was named Billboard's Woman of the Year. She's also been named the American Music Awards Artist of the Year, as well as the Entertainer of the Year for both the Country Music Association and the Academy of Country Music, among many other accolades. As of now, she's also the top-selling digital artist in music history. Number 4. Taylor Swift course launched at New York University's Clive David Institute. New York University's Clive David Institute has introduced its first ever course on Taylor Swift, which launched on January 26th. The class will cover Swift's evolution as a creative music entrepreneur, the legacy of pop and country songwriters, discourses of youth and girlhood, and the politics of race in contemporary popular music, according to a rep for the program, who noted that the course has a long wait list. Swift has been invited to speak to the class, although the status of that request is still pending. The class will be taught by Rolling Stone reporter Brittany Spanos and chaired by veteran music writer and musician Jason King. Spanos told NYU Local that students will learn about everything from Swift's engagement with Black culture and her portrayal in the media as a white country star to her immeasurable influence on songwriters like Olivia Rodrigo and Billie Eilish. I hope students learn how to appreciate that type of songwriting and listen to her and understand her beyond the way that the public has shaped her, Spanos said. Number 3. Taylor Swift course description. The course description reads in part, "This course proposes to deconstruct both the appeal and aversions to Taylor Swift through close readings of her music and public discourse as it relates to her growth as an artist and a celebrity." Through readings, lectures, and more, the class delves into analysis of the culture and politics of teen girlhood in pop music, fandom, media studies, whiteness, and power as it relates to her image and the images of those who have both preceded and succeeded her. We'll also consider topics like copyright and ownership, American nationalism, and the ongoing impact of social media on the pop music industry. Jason King told Variety, "To me, the class was a no-brainer when Britney first suggested it. She's a Taylor fan, but she also understands how to contextualize her culturally and get students to think more deeply about her and her music through the lens of gender, feminism, race, class, and other categories related to identity, and that deeper thinking is what this program is all about." She's also an NYU alum and a former student of mine, and I've watched her rise as a journalist and as a person, and I'm so excited to bring her in. Number 2. Which honorary degree will Taylor receive? Taylor Swift will receive a Doctor of Fine Arts honoris causa from New York University with the graduating class of 2022. She will address students and guests at the school's commencement ceremony on May 18th at Yankee Stadium. Being NYU's first commencement since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, the ceremony will honor 2020, 2021, and 2022 classes. NYU's Clive David Institute recently completed its first ever class on Swift, taught by Rolling Stone staff writer Brittany Spanos, who's also contributed to Pitchfork. Swift recently previewed a new Aaron Dessner-produced track called Carolina in the trailer for Where the Crawdads Sing, a film based on Delia Owens' 2018 novel of the same name. Last month, she joined Ed Sheeran on the new version of The Joker and the Queen. Number 1. An unprecedented doubleheader event. The school is calling the occasion an unprecedented doubleheader event that will not only honor this year's class of graduates, but also the 2020 and 2021 classes whose ceremonies were postponed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The ceremony is set to take place on May 18th at Yankee Stadium. The university called Swift one of the most prolific and celebrated artists of her generation in the statement and praised her many accomplishments, including being an 11-time Grammy winner and being the only solo artist this century to have 3 albums reach number 1 in 1 year. I cannot overstate how thrilled I am to be coming together in person with graduates, parents, faculties, and honorees for NYU's commencement. Since 2019, we've been deprived of commencement's festive communal joy, and its absence has been keenly felt, says NYU President Andrew Hamilton in a press release. Few groups of graduates are more deserving of a celebration than these classes. In the pursuit of their studies disrupted, isolated by a daunting pandemic, these classes, 2022, 2021, and 2020, have distinguished themselves with their grit, grace, and forbearance. We reconvene at Yankee Stadium with a renewed sense of appreciation for the act of celebrating together in person, a recognition of our graduates' enormous achievements, and a respect for their character and perseverance. This brings us to the end of our video. So what do you guys think? Are you a Swiftie yourself? Do let us know in the comments down below, and if you like this video, do be sure that you give it a thumbs up to let us know, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Catch you guys next time!